Pranam, dear friends, my dear Bandhus. Bandhu is actually someone who is very close to you, close to your soul. A soul friend is called a Bandhu. Today's topic for this vlog is friendship. A friendship thing for a Satwik. A person who is becoming a Satwik, a person who is becoming a true to soul, a person who is trying to become humane, a person who wants to make in his life a goal of objective of making the world a beautiful place and really working for that with or without his own family being there together. That person has to know this thing, that when you try to go to work for humanity, for the whole world, as a Satwik, you generally have to go and take that path alone, because you will have friends, people who appreciate what you are doing, people who know you and who replies to you when you write to them, but then they have their own lives, they have their own needs, and also they have this guilt that they are unable to do as their friend is doing. And also they have this feeling that a Satwik friend they have is having a different lifestyle which is not like his lifestyle or like her lifestyle, because they may be having different needs in life. But this is a reality that when you go to work for others, you generally have to walk alone, generally have to walk in a way which is different than the people, than the friends and family you knew before you started your work as a Satwik. So my advice to the people who want to become a Satwik or who are Satwik is that they do not expect that they will have the same friendship, because they may be feeling this thing that, oh, my Satwik friend is not having a family of his own, so how can I tell him that I'm getting married? Or maybe my Satwik friend will feel bad about me that I am getting married and I have a comfortable life as a friend of his, and then he doesn't have. And people have all these and many more imaginations, but a Satwik would always be so happy, so joyful to know that his friend is happy, his friend is having the joy. Because Satwik's friendship, the friendship which Satwik seeks is that with his work. Even the people who are part of his Satwik family, he cannot think that they are his people, because they are his family. He will work, he must work for them who are part of the Satwik family as a family member, as someone who is your own and my own and things like that, but never to expect that that person, that child or that child would grow up and take care of you. He must not expect that, because a Satwik generally must not have expectation from people, because whatever he is doing for the other souls, the Almighty which is present in front of him as a soul, as a body. He must know this thing, that he is serving Almighty, not that child, not that elderly woman. Through that child, through that elderly woman, he is serving the Almighty. So his relationship, his expectation, if he has any, all these things must be with the soul, with the Almighty, with the Almighty soul, Brahma. So with his friends, with his family, with his relatives, with the people he is working for, he must not have any expectation to get, because the moment he does that, it will be a reason for his sufferings. That is the reason why a Satwik could actually be a beautiful friend, a nice friend, a loving friend, selflessly with anybody, because any soul who is not related to him in this life would be related to him as the soul in another life. So for a Satwik, he must concentrate on the soul, not the body of the friend or the relative or the person he is serving. Then he is joyful, or he can come over his sufferings and joys. So have a very beautiful day, very beautiful evening, very beautiful night, and a very beautiful life, and keep watching these vlogs every day at 1300 hours Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. Till then, till the next episode, Pranam.